The wanted level in GTA, a core game mechanic in the franchise that has seen many different shapes and forms over the years. From cops actually trying to arrest you in GTA 1 to cops immediately going for the kill in GTA 5. It's gone through many different iterations, and in this video we look back at the evolution of the wanted levels.
Busted!
It all began in 1997 with Grand Theft Auto 1. Originally started out by having cop heads instead of stars, the game only featured 4 wanted levels instead of the 6 we've grown accustomed to over the years. In the humble beginnings of GTA 1, the wanted levels worked as followed. At the first 2 wanted levels, you'll be chased by 1 or 2 cop cars depending on your wanted level. While on foot, the cop running after you will not be running at full speed and will simply try to arrest you. If you're in a car, however, the cop will open fire. At wanted level 3, roadblocks will start forming with armored vehicles. Regular cops will run at full speed and will also take a couple more bullets to take down. Unlike later GTA games, wanted level 4 is the final wanted level in GTA 1. This is where pedestrians no longer roam the streets, and outside of a vehicle you'll probably not stand much of a chance. The cops will have machine guns to shoot you down and, well, good luck. GTA 2 followed the same pattern as GTA 1 from the first to the third wanted levels, but at level 4 you would get chased down by heavily armored SWAT vans occupied by 4 SWAT members, armed with pistols and full armor. At wanted level 5, special agents would get involved using blacked out eddies with hidden emergency lights and armor, which was also capable of surviving an explosion and was driven by 2 agents equipped with a shotgun and a silent machine gun. These would also replace the roadblocks introduced in wanted level 3. Wanted level 6 in GTA 2 was where the army steps in. All other regular cops will make way as well as regular traffic. Army vehicles will take over the streets, including tanks. Soldiers will try to take you down using Uzis, and roadblocks will now also feature tanks. The added difficulty of this is that the only way to get rid of cops at this point is to either through the game's cops bribes or by simply dying. As regular traffic has stopped spawning, it basically becomes impossible to lose the cops by respraying your car, as army vehicles are not allowed in those shops. Losing the wanted level in GTA 1 and 2 is pretty much the same as it is in the 3D games, except for that you cannot naturally use the wanted level by hiding in an alleyway in GTA 1, whereas in GTA 2 you could. In both games you have to use the cop bribes or the respray shop in order to get rid of the cops, or simply completing a mission in GTA 2. Cop bribes are also a one-time use, unlike in the 3D games where they respawn. So if you were to use a cop bribe to get rid of a 1-star wanted level, you just wasted a valuable asset in your playthrough. Another pickup is the get out of jail free card, a pickup that will allow you to keep your weapons upon getting arrested. Handy for when you have to explain to the officer that it's a rocket in your pocket and you're not just happy to see him. In the 3D games there are a couple of noticeable changes to the ways you could acquire a wanted level. No longer was it simply about shooting or running over pedestrians and cops, you could also get a wanted level by simply shooting your gun or stealing a vehicle. Some of the more unique and interesting ways to acquire a wanted level in the 3D GTA games are the following. In GTA 5 City, you can get a wanted level by simply revving your chainsaw in public. In GTA San Andreas, you can get a wanted level by planting a satchel charge in public, spraying a gang tag when an officer is around, or while testing your car suspension. Any of these minor offenses would get you a 1-star wanted level. Like in the 2D GTA games, a cop would try to arrest you. In GTA 3 and Advanced by punching you, and in later games by using a nightstick. Once you're on the ground, you're off to jail. At wanted level 2, unlike GTA 1 and 2, the cop would actively try and kill you. Generally not much of a threat, as the cops only use pistols to try and do so. Wanted level 3 is where the roadblocks will once again appear, helicopters will be called in, and in GTA 5 City and 5 City Stories, FIB cheetahs will spawn as well. At wanted level 4, SWAT vehicles carrying Uzis will try to take you down, and while you're flying in a plane or a helicopter in GTA San Andreas, a Hydra will chase you down as well. At wanted level 5, the FIB will start to interfere with SMGs, except for GTA 3, where they will have AK-47s. Pedestrians will also disappear, making it much more difficult to find a new car and try to go to that pay and spray to get rid of your wanted level. At wanted level 6,
the army, my nigga.
Soldiers will use M16s, M4s or SMGs depending on the game, but the biggest threat is definitely the tanks. Depending on which 3D game you're playing, even slightly touching them will result into your car either exploding right away or immediately catching fire. Either way, you have to stay away from them. Losing your wanted level can be done in a variety of different ways in the 3D games. Alongside the traditional way of using the pay and spray, you can also do the following: collecting a police bribe, go to your safe house and save, changing your clothes, starting a driving school, starting the freight train challenge, flying to a different city, and completing a mission. The difficulty of these wanted levels heavily vary per game. In GTA 3, cops are very aggressive and often ram you hard enough that it will flip your vehicle, especially on those higher wanted levels when the FIB shows up. In GTA 5 City, the FIB cheetahs will generally slam dunk you back to where you came from if you're not careful, whereas in GTA San Andreas onwards, it became a bit more fair and manageable. GTA 4 didn't really change much how the 6 stars were treated, except for that GTA 4 didn't feature an army and instead just amped up the amount of news and FIB, as well as officers with a sniper rifle carrying over from 5 stars. What it did change though was the way that the wanted system itself worked. Cops would show up on your radar and the circle would show you the area where the cops are going to try to find you, and leaving that area would allow you to lose the wanted level right away. Pay and spray wasn't as much of a crutch anymore. The cops could see you enter the pay and spray, denying you the use of it. Unlike in the 3D games where you could just have an entire force look at you, perform a magic trick. Oh, and the cops would also kind of keep an eye on what kind of websites you visit.
Units, please respond. We have a sexual deviant attempting to access explicit images.
Another interesting evolution to the wanted system in GTA is Chinatown Wars. In this, you could ram and take out cop cars to work towards losing your wanted level. This is an exclusive to Chinatown Wars and is honestly a feature I'd love to see return in GTA 6 in some shape or form. The way it works is that for each star you have to take out a number of cop cars by ramming them to then lose your wanted level, allowing you to stay in the chase and lose it through a more interesting way than going to the paint spray and making the cops think that you vanished in front of their eyes. GTA 5 changed the wanted system yet again by taking some inspiration from GTA 4, but opting for a wanted system where you'll be able to see the cops' cone of vision on your minimap to try and avoid them, to once again allow you for a more natural way of losing cops rather than getting a spray tan on your car. GTA 5 also introduced a bunch of new ways to outsmart the cops, like you could hide in bushes, switch cars, and even reduce your wanted level by 1 star by changing your appearance by putting on or taking off a mask or sunglasses. And in GTA Online, you can call Lester.
What do you need exactly?
For GTA 6, I'd honestly love to see a mix of Chinatown Wars, GTA 4 and GTA 5. I think each game had some really cool ideas that could make for some really interesting evolutions to the wanted system in the game. But whatever they choose to do, I'm sure there will be yet another evolution of the wanted levels in Grand Theft Auto.